Hello, you all. Hi. It is Tease. Good day. Good afternoon. Good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. Okay. And also, excuse that noise in advance. It's definitely demon hour. Okay. And also, too, previously I made a video. So the guy's name is Tim Duncan. So I don't know if this was recent or in the past. It probably was in the past because he's a retired ball player. So Tim Duncan. So it's rumored that his wife, or they're saying it's his financial advisor, stole 20 million. Somehow it ended up in the wife's hands, and she gave it to her boyfriend or whoever she was fooling around with, because apparently she was cheating too. But basically, Tim Duncan, his wife or ex-wife, is a pink woman. And then notice, this is why I mentioned I always get on the niggers, because we can go on and on with man versus woman. The nigger man ain't shit, the nigger woman ain't shit, and we can go on and on, back and forth, probably go back and forth for weeks, days, months, and years. But it's something about those pink devils. And it's not just pink people as far as European. Anybody that's not nappy-headed like you, anybody. Asian, Hispanic, anybody that's not nappy-headed. We don't do the same thing. We don't say, okay, ladies, let's say I'm a Holly Berry. Like, okay, when I get married, more than likely they're going to be a pink man. When I come out of that marriage, once they get done running me through the ringer, I'm not going to hop online and be like, oh, y'all don't leave these pink men alone. They're dangerous. They'll do this, and that. They'll kill you. They never do that. So I guess this would be a question to the interracial daters, to the divestors, to the pink devil lovers, to, this is for the nigger men and the nigger woman. It's like, why do y'all have so much to say about your own people, but when it comes to the true beast, comes to your real demise, you have nothing to say about it, no complaints or anything. If anything, they get justified. They'll be like, oh, well, at least they're quiet, they don't yell, she doesn't nag me. She's feminine. You see what I'm saying? He takes me to lunch. He takes care of his children. He bought me a house. You see what I'm saying? Well, if anything, we'll justify it for these people. But when it's time for them to do something, y'all interracial daters and y'all divestors, y'all don't take notes on their flaws. The same way, if LaQuisha will climb in bed with a ball player and take all his money, y'all gonna put that down as notes as to what to speak about, as to why you ought to leave LaQuisha alone. So again, when it comes to these pink women, y'all black men climb in bed with the pink woman, she milks you dry and kills you if you're lucky. Y'all don't have nothing to say about it. It's like y'all just become Tiger Woods all over again and just like, oh, just find another one. Just find another one, When it comes to yourself, you have no problem giving up on your men, women, and children, though. You see what I'm saying? And you don't think that's going to be detrimental to you. So this is a real question, just for those, and I don't want to call you brain dead or accuse you of being mentally ill, but it's really looking like something's wrong. You either have the deep-rooted hatred for yourself so much to where you're okay with climbing in bed with the beast and putting yourself in more harm than being hand in hand with your own folks. You see what I'm saying? Because one thing that I have noticed, that they will not report on the tragedies that happens in these interracial relationships. Especially the divestors. They'll tell you in a second, leave Jamal alone and go lay up with a Jason. But they always leave the part out where you'll end up dismembered. They always leave that part out. They'll make it sound like Jason is so good, he can do no wrong, he'll take care of you, he'll take you to dinner, girl, vacations, all that. But once you get to that New York vacation, they leave the part out where you get pushed out the window. There was a literally was a trend going on, or some kind of, I don't know what this was, a ritual, but it's something about New York windows and black female models. You get those beautiful models, or I don't know if they're pageant participants, but you get these beautiful black women, that looks like somebody, but they're in bed with a pink man, and she ends up getting pushed out the window more than once. It's not just, just one time because the window was loose, more than once. And it's not just, okay, this happened, just one time happened in Chicago, the other one happened, no, there's something about the New York windows. It's like a New York window is not a window until a black woman gets pushed out of it. So again, and especially with the athletes, these nigger athletes, like, you guys, it's like your success is tied with the pink man or the pink woman. It's like y'all marry other groups, and it's like, I don't know if you do that because, okay, well, I want you to have my wealth, I want you to have my trinkets, and it's just like that, like clockwork. It's like we climb in bed with them, we hand our life over to them, and then when they milk us dry, we don't say anything about it. They never get online and say, oh my gosh, this pink bitch or this pink man stole all my money, they this and that. Y'all better be careful. Never. And if they have, maybe that's probably on lost footage. But I feel like you'll get more black men that'll speak out about their own, you get more black men and women that'll speak out about their own people versus the black men and women who are interracial daters that'll speak out about what happened to them in their interracial relationship. So it's basically what the tone is that they're putting out, these black men and women. They're putting out the tone that, okay, black men and women ain't shit. They're this, and that. We can go on and on about how they ain't shit. And then when it's time to say, okay, well, what about that pink man or that pink woman you're laying up next to? And you getting cricket, it'll be just like this. Okay, so Jamal and LaQuisha, what about the niggas? How they? Oh, the niggas, black men and black women, black men. All you hear is black man, black woman, the black man. She ain't shit. He ain't. You'll see that all day with not a breath. They won't take a breath to figure out their next sentence. Okay, now that we got all that out, what's your complaints with the pink man or the pink woman? Did you hear our question? What? Nigger man and nigger woman. What's your complaint with the pink man or the pink woman you like next to you? Oh, so everything must be perfect. Yeah, it is until my toe tag arrives. I'm just thinking like it's just really crazy. That part is what's mind blowing to me. How is it that we're deemed the monster? Stay away from these niggas. Stay away from these women. And when you climb in bed with the real beast, the ones that not only will kill you but milk you dry, have you buried in a pine box while they're living large. And that's the part that's mind blowing. Even that dude, what's his name, Angry Man online, I guess he said something about, the black woman got the black man lynched. Excuse me? How can a black woman have a black man lynched if they were gonna lynch your ass anyway? You see what I'm saying? And the black woman's getting lynched her damn self. So these are the type of niggas that I don't like. I don't like the type of black men who will literally, you're kicking your own women in the head to justify why you're in bed with other women. If you want to be in bed with other women and other men, then just do that. But don't do that at the expense of our head. You're kicking us in the head. Just like that dude on that Anton Daniels show. His name was Quentin. Yes, I am going to name drop. I'm name dropping on these soft, weak ass niggas because y'all are the problem. But it's like this dude had the nerve to open up his sissy ass mouth to say that, oh, black men these days are gay because black women are so masculine. And I'm thinking, so they might as well just get with a real man. No, you got with a real man because that's what your real gay ass wanted to do. You see what I'm saying? If you're a man that blames your flaws and blame your problem on a woman, that just shows your sexuality is very questionable. And your masculinity is nowhere in the picture. But you cannot blame a woman because you don't know where you stand as a man. That's on you. If you're a man that can't control women, or women don't like you, or they're kicking you around, or they're laughing at you, and you feel like you got to become a passport bro, that just shows where your masculinity is, which is obviously flown out the window. You see what I'm saying? So you got to take responsibility. And this dude, the angry man with his funny looking ass, like he doesn't need to be speaking shit about black women because it's very feminine. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine yourself being a real warrior? You're a real warrior man, muscles, like a real full-fledged masculine man, like no femininity at all. Ain't none of that gay shit. A real man. Can you imagine a real full-fledged real man, the realest man you ever seen in your life, sitting around talking about women? Do you know what that'll do to his masculinity? After a while, as long as he'll go from talking like, I'm a real man, I'm a warrior, to talking like this by the time he get done talking about these bitches. You see what I'm saying? It's very, to the men out there, this is for y'all, because I understand we're sick. We are very sick in the head. We are sick people. For the men out there who feel like you got to talk about black women, it is terrible on your masculinity. And it just don't look right. A man going back and forth with a woman, and after a while, you're going to be windmilling with her. After a while, you just go, come on, bitch, I'm tired of you talking, bitch, let's go. After a while, that's what the men going to do. That's why it's like, it's not appropriate for a man to be, and there's nothing wrong for a man to say, hey, ma'am, do you need a jacket? Or, hey, ma'am, could you cover yourself up? Now, in certain ways, okay, yeah, you can tell a woman about herself, but you arguing back and forth talking about why women ain't shit. You making footage, that's what you're known for? You're known for the man going around telling her, like, why women ain't shit? Leave these bitches alone. You know, because after a while, we ain't gonna know who the hell the men and the women are. There's no men around. It look like we all got splits around here. We do. And even for the women, like it's like, okay, y'all have this and that to say about Jamal. Jamal doesn't have a job. He'll leave you with a child. He'll do this and that. He lives with his mom. We can go on and on about how Jamal ain't shit. But again, The second you climb in bed with Jason, you do not report on getting dismembered. The lady who called herself leaving black men alone and climbing in bed with that pink man, she's like, well, I'm just going to marry him. She went bald. I want to say she's probably missed it too, but she basically she went through such mental anguish that she literally went. I don't know. Maybe she cut her head off, because some people cut their hair off when they. I guess that's their way of starting over in the relationship. But basically now she's bald and crashing out on social media. You know, because she has arrived when she climbed in bed with the pink man. She got with the pink man. Maybe had 1 or 2 children with him, and it's like now she's just like a lost cause now. You know. And for some reason, we really do feel like we have arrived, you know, to the point where we won't tell you the flaws. Because like I say, pull all of your nigger men and women to the side and ask them what they got to say about their pink counterparts. They ain't gonna say nothing. But they know they're being terrorized as we speak. But they won't climb online and say, hey, you know what? I was wrong about this pink woman. This pink woman ain't shit. This pink man ain't shit. He went upside my head. He stole my. That was another thing too. There was a lady. It was a lady and her twin sister. So basically, the sister, she had a hair care line. So she had hair care, and her hair care was booming. But her pink boyfriend, somehow the lady wound up dead. Her pink boyfriend got all of her earnings. Basically, her hair care company transferred to the boyfriend. And he got it to somehow bypass her sister. You would think it would go to the twin sister, so since the twin sister would know more about the hair care than he would, but no. Once her sister mysteriously died in his care, all of her hair care products, her million and billion dollar corporation and company, her business went right to him. Somehow he pulled strings to have it work out in his favor, and that's what's happening in this world. Somehow they can pull strings to where it can work out in their favor. So me, if I'm a billionaire, or even someone with, okay, I got 100,000. You ain't even got to be a billion. Me with 100,000, then I'm laying up with Jason because I have arrived. Okay, let me go lay up with Jason so we can live happily ever after. Somehow he's gonna figure out a way how to get my money. He skates into the sunset, and now I'm dead. You see what I'm saying? But that's never happened table turn. If I climb in bed with Jason and he's a billionaire, more than likely I won't leave with a nickel. I'll probably leave with a bus pass, but I'm not leaving with all his damn money. The judge wouldn't approve, nor will he. You see what I'm saying? But with tables turns, oh, you can milk the niggers all day, because they know we're sick in the head, and we'll probably think that's it. Oh, thank God I just got milked. I got milked by a pink. We'll probably praise that too. That's probably why we don't say nothing. We think that's success. Yeah. So with stuff like that, this is why I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all, black men and women? And then here's another thing too. This is how you really know you're sick. Not only are you talking shit about black men and women, you got black men and women talking shit about black men and women. And then not only that, you have the nerve to have your non-black woman and your non-black man put their 2 cents in to get a jab in on it. And I'm thinking, like, see, that's a cardinal sin. You ought to be stoned. Just like that one lady, one part said that she was I don't know what she was, the one that said, oh, black woman ain't no competition. Like, lady, do you not know how dangerous that is? Like, you do know you can get your ass stoned very severely. So don't let that small black penis gas you up. You get some of these pink women, they get gassed up. They slurped on a black penis or two. Now they think that they have arrived. Oh, I can talk shit now. I can wear my ponytail. Like, bitch, please. Yeah, but y'all black men and women, y'all need to get it together. Get it together. Get well. Be safe.